Sonny, do you know how long it's been? It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Oh my
something,
God.
something subs. I'm sorry. Fuck, I should have looked up the lyrics before we started. Anyways, hit the intro. Welcome back. Episode 5.
5.
I had to
Right?
look at my notes. 5. We're getting there.
It feels like it's been a good while.
I thought we were gonna quit like episode 3. I was
I
like,
thought you were.
I don't know if this is gonna keep going, but this is going, and I like doing this.
Yeah, this is your new thing of the year.
For this year. Yeah, I have that where I just have like a habit where I want to learn magic for like a whole year, and then I just quit.
Where did you start at? Do you remember? Like, you started like a bunch of random things like every year, but what did you DJing?
Oh yeah,
DJing.
I liked electronic music, so I learned how to DJ. I learned how to produce music. I didn't get. I don't know if I got good. That's not
You
for
were
me to
good.
say, but I got really into it, and then just randomly I stopped doing it. And then, what was next? I learned magic,
Yeah.
card tricks and shit. Well, I don't know why. I just watched
And
like
that was like not the longest one, but
That's kind of embarrassing that I just quit on things.
you didn't. Yeah.
I quit.
Yeah, you did
because
just quit.
I watched like a David Blaine magic movie, like one of his like shows, and I was like, I want to learn that, and so I learned it.
We went to Vegas to watch Chris Angel for you.
Yeah. I was like, let's watch Chris Angel. We're like, hell yeah, let's do it.
He was good. I liked his show.
It was a great show, and then I just quit. And then the next thing, well, in between magic and like to my next thing, I was vlogging.
Oh, vlogging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you vlogged the whole Vegas trip too.
You did.
Yeah.
And now we're giving podcasting a try. So let's see how long this lasts. You know what? I think I'm just waiting for things to stick. Like magic didn't make anything money. DJing didn't. Well, it made a little bit of money
DJ made
DJing
you
a little
money.
bit. I wasn't like rich.
Well, yeah.
Obviously not. I'm recording a podcast at my mom's house, dude. Okay. So before you embarrass me in front of everybody, in front of all our viewers, all 100 and some of them.
What did you do?
No, I didn't do anything. I just want to go to the next subject because I feel embarrassed that I'm a quitter.
Oh my
I'm
God.
realizing it here on this podcast. We recorded the podcast before this, just talking about like different things that have happened to us and life stories, but we've never done Eric's, like a story of Eric. We made fun of him for me peeing on his leg, but that wasn't really like his story. But I do have a story. And also, Eric.
Hi.
Welcome back, bro.
Wow. You're here. Oh, shit. He's here.
Honestly, I missed him.
You missed. Oh, you know what? It was actually like we had a lot of facts to look up and we couldn't because of you.
Not only that, but I was like, oh my God, I hope it's recording. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I hope our levels are good. Oh shit. How long is it? The reason why last episode was 52 minutes was because Eric was in like...
we had no idea what time we were at.
And I was like, I think that's 30 minutes. And I look, it's like, oh shit, that was an hour. But whatever. I think we had a good time anyways.
Yeah.
But Eric is missed.
Eh.
He is missed. So, Eric, the other day we were talking about things that have happened to you that are like kind of funny, kind of weird, that kind of suck.
Kind of suck.
Last summer, Eric joined the City League football team. And I went to the first practice and I was like, man, that looks like so much fun. Because I played football growing up and I missed playing football because playing football is so much fun. Other than like the concussions and the head injuries and sometimes I forget in the middle of a conversation what I'm talking about. And I think it's because of football. But is it worth it? I'm not to say I don't know. But maybe to me it was.
I never played football, but my students fight for football. I had to take away football a lot of times, and they fight to have it back. So it has to be fun.
You let your aggression out and stuff. And so I kind of think like, hey, that's a good outlet for Eric. He can kind of, you know, just like me, like instead of fighting in school, it was like go hit somebody as hard as you can in football, and it's legal,
Yeah.
and you can't get in trouble for it. And so we were like, yeah, we'll hit Eric in football. So we put him in the city league, and I told the coach, hey, you know what? I played football growing up. Like I know the rules, and I've been playing since like Pee Wee League. If you need help as a coach, I can help. So he's like, oh yeah, absolutely. So I even had to take like classes and all this stuff to become certified to coach. I just thought like you're a coach. You just put a shirt that says coach on.
It's not that easy.
It's not. So I had to do like this classes online to become certified to be a city league coach. It's cool. It's crazy. So
I didn't even have to do that.
No, I did.
Because
I guess they just don't want.
I'm in an actual school and you.
Well,
I guess it's different.
Football.
Yeah,
because I don't want to. They don't want you to be hurting kids like at practice. You know.
Yeah.
So that mainly was about safety for kids, like no head injuries. Don't do helmet to helmet during practice. Not full contact in practice. All this stuff, right? I can get into it, and we broke that rule, and that's the story I want to get into. Eric, he had played football once, but it was like it was barely. I think he was like 10 years old. It was just like opening, like beginning football, learning how to run and jump and catch and all that stuff. So it wasn't really counting. This was like his first time like with pads.
This is his first time actually like as an older kid, like playing the actual game.
And so the first game we played, we didn't do so hot and we lost. And coach, I don't want to say his name, but the coach is very passionate. Extremely passionate. He's been kicked out of games before. That's how passionate he is.
Yeah.
He yells and he will go to war for his kids, and that's cool. I appreciate that.
His son was in the team, right? That one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And so we didn't win. And so the coach wasn't too happy about that, and he says, we're going to make sure that they're disciplined, make them do conditioning because they look tired, all this stuff. And I was in charge of the linemen. So defensive linemen, offensive linemen, the big boys, the chunkies. So naturally, Eric
was on there.
Yeah, hell yeah. Big boys for life. Eric, I was using Eric as an example because he's my brother. Everybody on that team thought he was my son, but he's my brother. So I was like, I can be rough with Eric and I can show them, this is how you block. Don't give over your block. Don't give up your block. Like, be aggressive, be harsh, and so I'm pushing Eric, and I'm kind of giving him some push. And the coach sees me, and he's like, Louis, let me give that a shot. And I'm like, all right, go ahead, Eric. So I grab the whistle. I blow the whistle, and the coach comes up and blows Eric up. I mean, full-grown man
God.
Blows him up. Like, picks him up, and boom, puts him on the ground. And I was like, oh, shit. And I looked at the coach and I'm like, what the hell? Right? And I didn't say anything because like it was like literally like my second week of being a coach on this team. But he also just pancaked my little brother. So I'm like, coach. And Eric's like, huh. And I thought, okay, Eric got the wind knocked out of him. This is actually good. He needs to learn
how it feels to fall like that.
Yeah. And then you get up, you dust yourself off, and you keep going. Well, Eric didn't get up. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, the first thing that comes into your head, and as like an older brother, is you don't want your little brother to be a wimp or a wuss. Yeah. Right? You don't want other kids thinking like he's a little wuss. And so I'm like, don't cry. Don't you cry. And I'm telling him, like, just get up. Don't worry about it. Eric gets up, right? And I'm like, how you doing? He's like, it hurts. And he can't tell me what hurts, right? And I'm like, am I going to have to pee on you again? Is that like another one of these? No? Okay. So, no. But he's like, it hurts. And he's fighting back tears. And I can see it. And so I'm like, okay, where? Tell me where it hurts. And he kind of does this, right? And I kind of saw that he landed on his shoulder. So I was like, oh. And I thought it's a stinger. And what a stinger is like when the padding like kind of hits a nerve.
Oh,
you go numb.
Yeah.
Or it just hurts really bad to where it's like, it's just excruciating.
Like a cramp kind of thing.
Yeah, like a nerve, like a just damaged nerve, I guess you could say. I don't know what exactly happens when you get a stinger, because that's what a football term, stinger. I don't know what happened, but I thought that's what it was. Again, yeah, I didn't even finish college, but that's another thing I quit on. Mom, I'm sorry. And so I'm like, dude, you're all right. You're gonna be okay. It's just a stinger. And then the coach is looking at him, and I look at the coach, and I kind of I give him a look like, dude, why'd you do that? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't say anything because all the other kids were watching.
Like, I get it if you're trying to like use him as an example, but he's a kid. Like, he's learning with you. Like, the reason that you're choosing Eric is because you're comfortable to push Eric around.
Right. And it was also partially my fault because I told coach, don't take it easy on him. As a matter of fact, be harder on Eric. I want Eric. But
you didn't mean body slam him.
I didn't say. Yeah, I didn't exactly mean pick him up and fucking put him into the ground into an early grave. I didn't say that. I said be harder on him, push him hard, make him run hard. Go be after him. If you need to raise your voice at somebody, use Eric as an example. Fuck it, because he needs to be tough.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to get hurt, right? So we're like, oh shit. So it ends up happening where he's like, it's not getting better. And I'm touching his shoulder. I'm like, does this hurt? Does this hurt? And he's like, kind of. And I'm actually touching it. And I'm like, okay. And I don't know what the fuck to look for. So I'm just kind of like, does something feel different? Does something feel weird? I don't feel anything. I'm like, Eric, I don't know if it's broken or not. I said, but just take your pads off. Go sit over there.
Yeah.
And wait till practice is over. And we'll see what happened. We'll, if we need to go to the hospital, we'll go to the hospital. But he wasn't even crying anymore. He was fine. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just something bad. So I had mixed feelings.
I'm like cutting off his circulation.
I'm like, damn, I'm helping raise because he's not my son, but like to a certain extent, I'm kind of teaching him stuff like football and how to be tough and stuff like that. So I'm like, man, am I raising a wimp? Right? That was going through my head. And now I feel super fucking guilty because I look at him and I just see him like in pain, man. And he's not crying, but like he's in pain. So I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, come get Eric. He hurt himself. The coach fucking put him in the dirt. And she's like, what?
When Mom told me that it was the coach that did that to you, I was pissed because also like as a big brother thing, I get that, like you don't want to raise a wimp. As an older sister, if your younger sibling gets hurt, like how that time at the middle school when I picked you up, when your little sibling gets hurt, it pisses me the fuck off. Like I get so upset, I get so hurt. I'm like, oh my god, he's in pain.
I kind of
I would have taken you to the hospital right then and there. I'm sorry, well, but also you didn't know what happened,
right? Neither did I. And so I told my mom, come get him. I don't know, he's in pain. You might want to take him to like the urgent care just to make sure they do some x-rays. Like it's not an emergency room type thing because he's not crying hysterically, but he might just like need a sprain, or they might need to like, sling it or something, pop it back in. Maybe it's dislocated. Yeah. I told her that. And so they take him to the urgent care or wherever they take him. And his collarbone is broken. Yeah. And it wasn't even just like a slight fracture. It fractured.
Was like out of place.
We saw the x-ray. Like... Yeah, the x-ray was like a fucking wishbone, like on Thanksgiving. You just fucking... And I'm like, oh, shit. And it honestly became real. Like, damn. Like, I was over here thinking, this kid is just not as tough as I need him to be. And then I'm like, holy shit, this kid is tougher than I was at his age. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I was
broke it. But he was like, look, feel it. It was legit like on top of each other. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, does that hurt? He's like, it doesn't hurt anymore.
Yeah. So Eric, I don't think I've ever told him, but sorry, man. I'm sorry that I just like kind of like wrote you off. I'm like, he'll be fine. Rub some dirt on it, But I think that's kind of like the society we live in, not to get like too philosophical, but we're raised like to think like be tough.
Yeah.
Don't show pain. Don't be a little girl.
But
don't be that.
That's our generations though. As like Eric and like the iPad babies and stuff. No, sorry. You're an iPad baby. But they're more sensitive. Not like up here, but because they don't know how to fall. They don't know how to be outside and like and doing sports and stuff because they're inside doing they're playing video games. They're playing their games and stuff.
I think that's it. They
don't
like
know how to like
get
hurt.
Mm-hmm. And to be honest, as a parent to two future iPad babies, I don't think I want my daughters to be hurt either. Right? I mean,
yeah, but like you're gonna go outside, you're gonna fall, you'll be like, I'm all right. I'm all right.
I have to keep reminding myself, like, I don't want to raise little wimpy girls, but I don't want to raise, tough girls either, because that's kind of like a stigma too. That's hard.
They can be like me.
I don't want that. I'm looking at the camera right now.
Hey,
5 years in the future.
I'm a good person. You know
We're moving on.
Next time.
Next subject. Milk in school.
That's so gross.
Eric. Well, all of us, we all went to school. Do they still serve milk in school?
They do.
Like with pizza?
Yes.
Yeah.
With hot dogs?
Yes.
They have water sometimes.
Oh, they have water?
Okay,
They
my
didn't
school
even have
doesn't
water.
have water.
Yep.
Like water bottles?
Like it's in a jug, and then like you get a cup, and then you just fill it up.
Oh, see, like we have like cups and like a water fountain. Like they have to go get water from the water fountain.
Well, I wish they had that shit growing up because
because we had to ask permission to get up to go to the water fountain. We would have to drink our milk.
yeah, it was milk or chocolate milk, right?
Milk, strawberry milk, chocolate milk.
And
Well, I didn't even
also,
have strawberry milk. I don't think I just had.
I did, but I always got chocolate milk.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Why?
It's cheaper.
Is it because
And because it helps your muscles grow and helps your bones grow, which is true. I'm saying, but it's true. But that's gross. Like
It's
with your breakfast,
disgusting.
I get that.
Mhm.
But that's gross. At least give them the option of having a
apple
juice.
or some fucking
Like you have juice in the morning. You have juice for breakfast. So might as well put juice also where the milk goes. It's not that much more expensive either way. It's the same.
I've gotten used to it.
You get used to it, but nowadays, like seeing that,
Yeah.
It's because when you get older, because now I remember back then, like, okay, just grab a milk, grab a milk,
I
whatever.
didn't think it was gross at the time.
Now
I'm
if
like,
I'm
that's
eating a
disgusting.
slice of pizza, I'm not gonna reach that. Milk is gonna be the last thing I
Yeah.
reach for. I'll reach for straight tequila before I'm drinking milk, bro.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, and it's like
That's gross.
milk is like a
you're-
breakfast
Yeah.
thing, and then like they serve it with sloppy joes. Like I kind of want to throw up.
That's so like for me like now to see the kid like I have cafeteria duty, so I have to see the kids eat.
You said duty,
Louis.
duty.
So like to
Okay,
watch
sorry.
them eat like all this like lasagna, spaghetti, pizza, hot dogs, and all this stuff, like even fried chicken with milk.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah,
Like, that's gross.
somebody needs to. Honestly, the president of the United States, Biden.
Do something about that.
If you want to get reelected, take milk out of schools.
Or
That's
at least
fucking
give them
gross.
like another option. Like I get little water bottles are not cost efficient, but do something else.
Look at us over here. The economy's in shit. You know, the housing market is so like, you know, we're fucking. There's so many problems going on, like in, you know, Israel and Palestine, and we're like,
Talking about milk.
Biden, take milk out of schools.
But he wants to take TikTok away.
Yeah,
Or maybe
bro.
not him specifically, but the government wants to take TikTok, but not milk.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
we have our priorities messed up in this country.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, I agree.
TikTok is more important than anything else.
Hey,
I'm still salty about that. I will forever be salty about that.
about TikTok.
Yes.
Well, they haven't taken it away yet, so I mean,
I'm enjoying it while I can, but I will
Yeah.
move to Germany.
and I was even thinking about this when we talked about it on episode 1, right? A couple of other friends brought it up to me, and they were like, once TikTok goes, like an American company will come in its place to replace it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll put something else that's similar to TikTok
Yeah.
because they're like, well, now's our opportunity.
Like,
Because they've tried. Like, there's other apps that are similar to TikTok, but they're just not TikTok.
right. I mean, the algorithm that they use is like really, really innovative. Like it's something that's never been done before, where it's just like everything's catered to your
What you
taste,
like,
and that's
yeah.
cool. That's just something that like
Yeah, because I can't go through, like, Eric's TikTok. Like, I'll go through it and I'm like, oh, you watch, like, completely different things than what I
Bless
watch.
your dog sneezed.
No.
Yeah, so I don't know, but I have a story that I want to get into that I'm a little bit ashamed of.
Again.
Not ashamed of.
Did you quit something else?
Son of a bitch. You know the grocery store that we mentioned, that we won't mention the name, even though I've told a bunch of people.
Parasite store?
Yes, the Parasite grocery store. You know how I swore I would never go back?
You went back.
I went back last week.
Oh my god!
Well,
I
because
knew
it's so
it.
fucking
I knew you
close.
were gonna go. You could even walk to Walmart. It's the same distance.
Dude, stop saying names of stores.
Oh, it's a chain store. Walmart's not the Parasite store.
Okay, well, yeah, well, there's process of elimination. It might be Albertsons. It might be something else. I don't know.
Cut that.
Shut up. God damn it.
Walmart's different.
We're going to get sued. Anyways,
I like Walmart.
I went back to that store because it's so close to my house, and I just needed to get milk, and peanut butter and a couple things, jelly, bread. No, not bread, because I was like, fuck that.
not bread.
No,
I'm
but
kidding.
it was just like milk and stuff.
I think I took your peanut butter from the office.
Dude,
was that
is
yours?
it you that fucking takes my peanut butter?
I just took it this one time. I thought it was mine. Because I bought it for the trip and I left it at the office.
Stop.
I only took it once.
I'm gonna start writing my name on my.
Go ahead.
Dude, you're making me get off track. Hold on.
Oh, okay, my
hold
bad.
on. So, I went to the store. I went back, and I'm like, fuck it. All the stuff I need to buy is sealed anyways. Like, it's fine. So, and the main thing that I do remember that I needed to buy was milk. I needed to buy milk.
Gross.
So I'm shopping for whatever else I need to get. And I remember milk being one of the last things I needed to grab. And it's in the back of the store. And this will tell you kind of how ghetto this store is. It's in the hood. The milk
You're giving
section.
it away.
The milk section is right next to the beer section.
That's crazy.
It's kind of weird. It is kind of weird.
You're going to grab your milk, you're going to grab your orange juice, and then you grab a pack of beer. You know what I mean?
So I'm walking towards the milk, and there's a big cholo dude, middle aged. I want to say maybe 15 years older than me at least, which is fine. That's fine, but he catches me like with his eyes, stares at me, and I can feel, when you feel somebody's looking at you and you're not even looking, you're like, oh shit, is there like a pair of eyes on me? So I look, and it's him, and he's looking at me, and he does like a scan, right, like that. And I'm like, what the hell? And so I did one of these, like it's the universal symbol for cholos, like the, you know what I mean? Like
that's not just for cholos.
Hold on. Zoom in right here. So, right? I did one of those. And so that's to let you know, like, hey, bro, like, just like a quick universal symbol, like,
I'm like, oh,
what's
hey,
up?
What's up? Yeah.
Like, that's it. And he says, hey, fool, which is very rude. And I'm like, yeah. And mind you, he's in the beer section, obviously. I don't even know why I needed to explain that. Obviously, Cholo's in the beer section. And I'm trying to get past him to go to the milk. So I'm like trying to move my cart, and he's like, hey, fool. So I turn, I'm like, what's up? And then he looks at me, and he's like, do I know you? And I said, I don't think so. Right? And I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And I think maybe I looked like somebody he knew or something. But he kept doing the scanning thing. So I kind of like scanned him back. Like, what's up, bro? Like, like, I don't know you. I never met you in my life. And I said, I don't think so, right? And he like kind of does this, like where he like postures up to make himself look bigger, like a bear does, like when he's ready to fight. Like when a grizzly bear like gets on his hind legs. Get bigger, you got to go. You got to run, right? Not him.
Depending on the bear.
Right. Well, Eric, look it up. Just kidding.
Depending on the color of the bear.
So
don't run if it's a black bear. Pretend like you did.
Oh, that's right.
If it's a brown bear, you run. If it's a polar bear, you done.
Are you rapping right now?
I didn't even mean for it to rhyme.
Sunny Marie's mixtapes coming out 2025. We have all the recording equipment. We could probably make this happen.
Yeah, you're right.
I might quit podcasting and just become your producer. So we're fucking. Oh my god, dude! Like everybody's gonna think I'm a fucking quitter.
You keep quitting, like.
Okay, so I'm quitting on this story. Honestly, hold on. So I'm like, he's like, do I know you for? I'm like, no, I don't think so. And he asks me, and I don't know, like weird, super weird. He's like, do you bang? And first of all, do you bang? Could mean like one of two things, right? It's 2024, and if you're gay, I accept you. So obviously,
he was there with his
gay people.
Wasn't he there with like his wife or something?
I think even gay people would be offended if somebody asked them in the middle of the grocery store if they banged.
Well, yeah, it's a little weird.
So, but privacy. I don't think that's probably what he meant.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Option
probably
two.
Not.
Option two. Do you bang? Means like, are you in a gang? Do you gang bang? That's pause. Hold on. But that's how it used to be said. He's a 50-year-old cholo, so that's old frame. You would never ask somebody if they gang bang because that's even worse than asking if somebody bangs. God damn. Now I'm gay. Like I'm okay. It's okay to be gay, but I'm not. I'm married. I have kids. What am I doing? Let me get back to the story. Let me reel it in.
You got embarrassed like it's getting red.
And so he asked me, "Do you bang?" And I looked at him. And I don't know what possessed me to do it. I don't know if I was feeling tough.
Killed. You could have
I don't know if I was. He had his wife there, right? And I looked at him and I said, "No, I'm an adult." That's what came out of my mouth, right? And he's like, I don't think anybody's ever fucking answered him like that. And first of all, I wasn't dressed like a cholo. I don't wear baggy pants. I wear pants that are like not too tight.
He wears skinny jeans.
No, they're not too tight, but they're not too loose.
He has skinny jeans.
And I wear like work t-shirts, like that with our work logo on them. Like that. I was literally getting off work to buy milk, and this cholo ruined it. So
did you buy your milk?
So I'm getting the milk, and I'm like, no, I'm an adult. And then he looked at me like, oh shit, like rage, right? And then his wife, which also, I can say that a man's a cholo. I'm not gonna say what she was, but her eyebrows were Sharpied on. She had really, really bright eyeshadow. She was a chola. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. And she's like, babe, let's just go. Let's just get out of here. And I'm like, yeah, take him, please, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to fight this 50-year-old man in the middle of the fucking grocery store when I'm just trying to buy milk for my kids, you know? And so, and he leaves and I leave. We're kind of going our separate ways. And I'm thinking in my head, as soon as I'm walking away, God is trying to tell me, why the fuck do you keep coming back to this grocery store? Didn't I teach you a lesson the last time?
That's your sign. Stop going to that grocery store.
And so I just thought it was so funny.
Walmart's right there. Just go there instead.
So, yeah. You know what? It's because, let me tell you the thing about Walmart. Walmart's cool. Walmart has everything you need for groceries.
But you end up getting more stuff than you need.
1. 2, the parking is so inconvenient.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Like you have to park so far, and it's not really about the walking. I just have to find a parking, and then people are driving on the wrong side of the fucking aisles.
And I hate that everyone just thinks you can just walk. Like I get it, it's a parking lot. I'm not going that fast, but you can't just walk aisle to aisle and think that a car is gonna stop right in your tracks.
Yeah, and they don't look both ways. Yeah. And then there's the little viejitas that are like, hey. I'm like, get the fuck out of my parking lot, you know? So that's what bothers me about Walmart. Do I like Walmart pickup? I think that's dope, but you have to plan ahead what I need.
Yeah, and it's like, it's not even like convenient. Like you will be ordering something like at 12 and you don't pick it up till 7.
Yeah, you have to give them like 5 hours or whatever.
Like, I'm going to order it like Target and it's just tell me when it's ready. Like,
right.
Just like it doesn't take 7 hours.
It doesn't.
To get my groceries. I mean, I could do it myself, but if I'm in a rush and I need that stuff, and it's convenient.
The other bad feature of that is that if they don't have it, they automatically want to substitute. They're like, oh, we don't have ice cream bars. Would you like snickerdoodle cookie? And you're like, bitch, it's not ice cream. What are you doing?
And you can choose, like now, like before you couldn't. Now you can choose your substitution. Like if I put like, I want like iceberg lettuce, it'll tell me like, okay, if we don't have it, you want romaine lettuce or like this lettuce, this whatever, packaged lettuce, whatever.
Yeah.
So now I like that you can choose your substitution before. So they don't choose it for you. Because when I get it, I'm like, the hell, I didn't order that.
Yeah. I look at us talking about how inconvenient somebody's bringing. Like they're.
I know.
We're literally talking about the inconvenience of the most convenient thing.
Somebody doing my shopping for me.
They're doing your shopping for you. They bring it out to your car and they put it in your car. You don't even have to get your ass out. You just hit the unlock button.
I don't do it often.
No.
I don't use it often because I like to shop for my own stuff because I always do it wrong on like pickup.
Yeah.
I always order the wrong stuff. So I like to just do it myself.
Because you have to read. And I know that that's not one of your strong suits.
That's not why. But also, you walking out of that grocery store, like, what if he was waiting for you outside?
Dude, no, I didn't even think of that. I'm barely thinking about that right now. Yeah, because like if he you know, cholos, they have a gun.
Yeah, he could have been waiting for you outside.
Like
he could have beat your ass.
Yeah, I mean, look, can I throw hands? I don't know. Who's to say? Maybe.
I believe in you.
Maybe I can. I can hold my own, maybe. But if he's got a shank, he probably had like a sharpened toothbrush in his pocket that I didn't know about. Or a gun in his trunk. Like you said, yeah, I'm going to wait for this motherfucker outside and then he's going to learn. Damn. I'm never going back to that store, I don't think.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Okay, we'll see.
There's parasites in there.
Tune in next week to see if I go or not. Yeah, no, I'll
But
probably...
also, you said like you did the what's up, like, hey, what's up? I know you. You're supposed to nod if you don't know them.
No. I did that like, hey.
Like, hey, what's up? Chill out. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I just saw him staring, so I'm like, what's up? You know, like I'm being friendly. I was literally being friendly, and I did it in like a friendly manner, like.
But if he already mad, you don't go like, "What's up?" Like, "What's up with you?"
I don't know if he was mad.
Come fight me, you know? Like, you know, he looks mad already. You don't do "What's up?"
No, at the beginning, I didn't know if he was mad because he was just kind of like.
Just staring.
And I'm like.
I really want to know what he meant.
Do you bang? He was asking if I was in a gang. I'm being stupid.
But I really want to, like, why would he ask you that? Like,
if I gang bang. But it doesn't even sound good.
But why would he you're not supposed to just ask somebody that, you know? You either know,
yeah,
or you can think that they are, but you don't ask. Like, what if you were?
Hold on. If you're 50 years old, your cholo lives should be way past it. You should be over that. You should be raising kids, working a 9 to 5, or dead or in prison as a cholo. Pick one of those three. And leave me the fuck alone, please. Okay, we're getting close to where are we at, Eric?
Now that you're here to tell us,
baby boy.
We're at 28 minutes.
20 minutes. Okay, well, I think we have time for one more thing that was bothering me.
Should you quit something else?
No. I want to get your opinion on this.
Oh.
You're on Facebook? Yes, you're on Facebook. You hardly use it, but I know that you check it. I don't really
use it, but yeah.
That highlight feature. Have you seen that?
The stories?
No. If somebody really wants you to see their post, they can do @highlight. And it makes,
like if they're tagging you, kind of?
Yeah, like as if they're tagging you, but they tag all the friends in their friend list.
Why would you do that? Like, why are you going to bother me with that notification if I don't, like...
Exactly.
That's weird. I mean, I get it. Like, it's like tagging somebody, but tag the one person you want to see it.
Right.
Not your whole friend group.
The whole friend group. Look, I don't have a problem. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Also, my notifications are turned off for Facebook, so.
Okay. Well, turn them on and you'll see that that's the only thing fucking happening now. Oh, like, everybody's like, this person highlighted their post. And then you go and it's like, this fucking thing has nothing to do with me. Like, what am I? Why'd you tag me in this shit? And look,
I have a feeling I know who does that a lot.
You probably do, but it's a lot of people. A lot of people are starting to get into the habit of doing that shit, and it's like you put it online. Do I want this podcast to blow up? Yeah. Like, I want a lot of people to see this because it's like fun. We have a great time. And if people are watching, it's more demand for us to sit here and do it. Am I going to force everybody to see it? No. I'll put it online.
And whoever wants to watch it will watch it.
Whoever wants to watch. Yeah. I send it to like maybe 10 people that I know
want to actually watch it. Because they ask us,
hey, send it to me.
Let me know when you post, or let me know, or send me the link so I can just watch it.
But am I going to highlight and notify my whole fucking friends list?
That's crazy.
You're wasting everybody's time. You know what the fucked up thing is too, is that the other day, there was like a fundraiser, like that of a kid that I don't even know, and then they posted it, and then they're like highlight in the comments. You put it in the comments, and it says highlight, and it says somebody highlighted their post. They want you to see this, so you go, and it's like, please help my son, blah, blah. And I'm like, first of all, I don't know your son. Fuck him. Second of all, I don't have any money. So leave me alone. I just bought a bunch of podcast
In this
equipment.
economy, you can't ask me for money.
And third of all, you just wasted my time. I don't need to see your stupid thing. If I'm on Facebook and I'm scrolling and I happen to see your fundraiser, it's up to me to donate or not. You.
Like, the people who want to see your post will see your post. Like, just post it. It'll come up on my timeline. If I get to it, I get to it.
If you literally do that for a fundraiser, now how passionate I am about this highlight feature, I'm more than likely going to turn down donating. That's just, I'm sorry. I'm mad. It's over.
That is annoying, though. I mean, I get it. Like, you're trying to tag somebody, but just tag somebody.
Mm-hmm. Tag your friends, tag your family. You're like, hey, you know what? Who will donate? Tag them.
Yeah.
You know, send it to them directly. Can you donate to this?
Yeah. I mean, I get, like, highlighting for the fundraiser because you think, like, random strangers are gonna donate. But also, like, there's a lot of people on there that you don't know. There's a lot of people who just, like random people are gonna see it. Like, it's just, I don't think everybody's gonna donate.
I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm over it. It actually turned me off towards Facebook. Like, I'm not really gonna look on here anymore because it's a highlight every fucking time I go on there.
Yeah, I don't get on there.
The only reason that I kind of keep Facebook around, which is really convenient, is for people's birthdays.
Oh, and it tells you.
Yeah, I don't want to offend anybody. Like, because I don't remember a lot of dates. So if, like, a really good friend of mine, it's their birthday, Facebook remembers you. Like, reminds you. Facebook reminds you in the morning to, like, hey, tell them happy birthday.
Which is very convenient.
That's very convenient.
Because I'll write it down on my phone, and you know how your phone is supposed to tell you, like, hey, today's so and so's birthday. It does not do that. It does not do that.
It doesn't. You can't rely on it.
Yeah.
So, Facebook, that's a good, like, decision to tell me about birthdays, but the highlight feature
is not a good idea. Take
that shit off. Or just a PSA to everybody that's using Facebook: if you have me as a friend, don't fucking use that shit. Because I don't know if I'm gonna get ready to start deleting people about it, but maybe I can mute them, and I'm probably gonna mute you. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, you can.
I'm too much of a bitch to unfriend people because I don't want people to hate me, right? But I'll probably mute your ass and not see your posts. So I don't think my eyes on your post is really that important. I'm just letting you know other people are feeling this way, not just me. Because I asked Sunny, and Sunny feels that way too.
Yeah, that's kind of like, that's just dramatic. Like,
Eric,
that's too much.
Have you seen that feature?
No, I haven't.
I don't think. Eric, are you ever on Facebook?
Sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah. Am I old?
You're old.
Facebook's for old people, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
So
with that,
Facebook was made when you was a kid, right?
MySpace was made.
No, I know, but after that,
yeah,
like Facebook.
Facebook
right?
came out when I was in high school, like when I was right about to leave high school.
After I was born. Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Facebook came out when I was like junior, senior year of high school.
Actually, I think I joined Facebook around the same time Mom did.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yes. No. Maybe like a year after.
Yeah. I didn't get Facebook for a while, and then I just got it because everybody else was getting it, and then MySpace stopped being like the place to be. MySpace was dope, and honestly, I don't want to get started because we're past 30 minutes already. But for episode 6, tune in. We're gonna talk about MySpace versus Facebook versus.
I have no idea what MySpace.
MySpace
is.
versus any other social media, because that was cool, and it was just like unique, and I don't know why it died. Come back.
Wasn't like TikTok.
Tom from MySpace, bring it back, please. I'm kidding. I don't even know if I'd get it again, but it was really cool.
Oh, MySpace is still like a thing? No, isn't it still like a...
I don't think so.
It's not?
No,
they took it down like a while ago.
Oh, they did?
They did? Damn. You didn't even look that up. Eric's smart.
I never had MySpace.
Yeah, I think they did hear that they took it down. So, but anyways, we'll talk about that next episode if you want to talk about it. And I'm going to have to teach these kids about
I have
MySpace.
No idea what MySpace is. Well, I've heard of it. Like, people told me about it and like told me how it works and stuff. I have no idea why that was of significance.
It's great. Do you have anything that you want to say?
I'm not going to do the ASMR because I know it makes you mad.
Okay, please. Thank you. Eric, do you have anything you want to tell the folks at home?
Your mic is off.
MySpace, it says why the reason it shut down is because it was a buggy website.
A buggy website.
It was down a lot.
They took that down barely. And TikTok is supposed to be bugging our phones and taking our information, and they have
not buggy like that. Like it was failing. It would fail a lot. MySpace would go down.
Nope. No.
Eric, how are you doing?
What? Oh,
no, that's it. We'll get into that next episode. We really have to cut it short because I think 30 minutes is where we want to stay. Also because it's really hard to fucking edit a long ass video. So I'm doing this for a favor to Eric. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.